So getting straight to business, this week's big Bollywood movie is मधुर भंडारकर दिल तो बच्चा है जी। सीरियस फिल्म बनाने वाले मधुर अब थोड़े मजाकिया मूड में हैं। चांदनी बार, फैशन, पेज 3 ऐसी फिल्मों के बाद वो रोमांस और कॉमेडी के मूड में है और फिर से बच्चा बनना चाहते हैं दिल तो बच्चा है जी के साथ। और स्लम डॉग मिलियनेयर की सुपर सक्सेस के बाद डायरेक्टर डैनी बॉयल लाए हैं अपना नया प्रोडक्शन 127 Hours. It's about a mountaineer's struggle for survival when he's accidentally caught under a boulder. There are huge expectations from this one. And Hollywood has more to storm the box office with. From an adventurous man, we move to an adventurous woman. The singing sensation Christina Aguilera chases a small-town dream to the glitz of a big city, marking her acting debut. So that's what's waiting for you on the show today. Just like I promised, the review of this week's big movie, Dil To Bachcha Hai Ji. Ajay Devgan had a great 2010 with Golmaal 3, Once Upon a Time in Mumbai, and Rajneeti. Let's see if he can kick off 2011 with the same spark. Naren, played by Ajay Devgan, एक multinational bank का middle-aged manager है. वहाँ पर he falls head over heels in love with a young girl barely out of her teens called June Pinto, played by Shazan Padamsee. Milind Kelkar, played by Omi, is the typical idealistic poet जो अपनी ही दुनिया में रहता है. He has a deep crush on a girl called Gungun, played by Shraddha. Gungun एक बहुत ambitious और career-minded लड़की है. Then there's the playboy Abhay, played by Imran. अभय का दिल आ गया है निकी पर, जिनका किरदार निभाया है श्रुति हसन ने. She is a young and vibrant girl who's out and out loudmouth. Nikki does not hesitate to call a spade, a trait which is simply loved by the Casanova Abhay. This gamut of affairs and secret liaisons create total chaos and a perfect platform for drama and lots of melodrama. Ajay Devgan has always been a fantastic actor, and it's great to see him adapt from serious roles in Rajneeti and Once Upon a Time in Mumbai and now to this film. It just proves his prowess. His comic timing is excellent. He brings what would have otherwise been a rather boring character of a man going through a midlife crisis to new life. It's a joy to watch him at work. Imran Hashmi, known more for his kissing genius than acting, is at it once again. But it's time Imran moves on to more novel characters. Like before, here too he plays a charming Casanova. The actor hasn't offered anything new to the role, which is quite disappointing from a talented man. Omi Vaidya impressed us tremendously in 3 Idiots as Chatur, and here too he plays a nerdy charmer. Being cast opposite the more popular faces of Ajay Devgan and Imran, he's managed to pull off a sizable chunk of screen time, and that too like a pro. He does well. It's very surprising that Kamal Hassan's daughter Shruti chose a role that could be better called a special appearance. Girl, you need to make better choices. You've got the potential. Alec and Sharon Prabhakar's daughter Shazan Padamsee has finally bagged a sizable role, and though she acts well, it's an extremely poor character that doesn't do justice to the actor, who's normally a very good actress. Shraddha Das's character is badly fleshed out and her acting leaves much to be desired, so that's that. Director Madhur Bhandarkar seems to have fallen short in his first comic venture. The script seems to lack purpose. You feel the characters are leading you somewhere only to be left disappointed with the rather flat end. None of the characters seem to be fleshed out and come across as being fake. Even the humor feels forced, except for a splattering of really good jokes, but they are too few. While the actors do justice to the movie, director Madhur Bhandarkar's comic stint seems to show his underconfidence in this genre. It's not a laughathon that leaves you tripping for more. The humor only comes in parts, and those parts don't come together to make up a whole comedy bonanza. So I go with 2.5 stars for Dil To Bachcha Hai Ji. एक छोटे से break के बाद I'll be back with the review of 127 Hours and Burlesque, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Zoom Review Show. मैं हूं Omar Qureshi. Danny Boyle swept away all the awards for his last movie Slumdog Millionaire. Can history repeat itself? देखते हैं 127 Hours में. 127 Hours कहानी है माउंटेन क्लाइमर Aaron Ralston की. ये एक सच्ची कहानी है of Aaron's remarkable adventure to save himself after a fallen boulder crushes his arm and traps him in an isolated canyon in Utah. Over the next 5 days, Ralston अपनी लाइफ के moments याद करते हैं and battles for survival. Actor James Franco seems to have filled real-life hiker hero Aaron Ralston's shoes to perfection, blending his boyish charm and agility with his gut-wrenching will to survive. With this performance, Franco has proven that he's rapidly emerging as one of the most promising actors of this generation. 127 Hours is like a lot of Danny Boyle's work, life-affirming, capturing what it means to get a second chance and to connect with what's important in life. Boyle and his crew have deployed a dazzling array of tricks to plug us into the desperation of Aaron's situation, particularly his rapidly depleting water supply and his fractured mental state. I think it's a great job from the director once again. After his attempts to capture Mumbai's dark underbelly in Slumdog Millionaire, Danny Boyle has moved west to Utah with his real-life drama, a film that has everything from adrenaline-pumping action to brilliant camera work to a picturesque landscape in the Utah National Park, which provides an overwhelming backdrop to a terrifying but ultimately life-changing experience. On the downside though, the film is too often at odds with itself and competing for our attention. After all, how long can the audience watch one man pinned under a boulder with nothing but a raven which helps him keep time? We're now caught between a rock and a hard place. Our verdict, 3 stars for Danny Boyle. और किसने कहा कि नाच गाना सिर्फ बॉलीवुड में होता है? हमारे हॉलीवुड फ्रेंड्स aren't far behind. This week they have a musical to offer that stars Christina Aguilera and Cher. See what I thought of it. Ali, a small town girl है with a big voice who escapes hardship and an uncertain future to follow her dreams to LA. After stumbling upon the Burlesque Lounge, a majestic but ailing theater, Ali को वहाँ एक cocktail waitress का job मिल जाता है. Burlesque के outrageous costumes और bold choreography को देख के Ali दंग रह जाती है and she vows to perform there one day. और बहुत जल्दी Ali makes her way from the bar to the stage. Her spectacular voice restores the Burlesque Lounge to its former glory, although not before a charismatic entrepreneur comes with an enticing proposal. She's been a long time coming, and now Christina Aguilera has finally broken through into the big stage. But there's nothing to write home about her performance. She may even go unnoticed until she does what she does best, sing. Cher, on the contrary, is an old hand at this, and her performance proves it, though the script isn't meaty enough to win her any accolades. Director Steve Antin's efforts to bind the plot together, even with the likes of debutante Christina Aguilera and Oscar winner Cher in his cast, seem to have failed. The film is too hilarious too often to be anything other than a pleasure. Antin somehow failed to capitalize on the ready-made pluses Cher and Aguilera bring with them. The numbers aren't catchy enough to be remembered either. We've seen it in Bollywood and now in Hollywood. Star power doesn't always guarantee you an Oscar, and Burlesque is one such film, with pop princess Christina Aguilera and yesteryear crooner Cher failing to impress. The images in the film are murky and off-putting. A few musical numbers are extravagant but not all impress. In a nutshell, the film lacks any sense of self-awareness or satire with the script, and even the acting leaves much to be desired. So I go with 2.5 stars for Burlesque. So there you have it, my take on this week's new movies. Break के बाद we'll see the audience verdict on the new movies this week, so कहीं मत जाइए. Welcome back to the Zoom Review Show. I'm Omar Qureshi. After watching the new movies, here's the audience verdict on them straight from the theaters.
Fine, good. Nice. It was good.
Nice movie. Very good.
हाँ दिल तो बच्चा है.
Yeah, we can see 2-3 times.
Super. देखना चाहिए हर लोगों को.
Tears come out by the end of the movie. Really nice.
It was good. Nice movie.
बहुत अच्छी movie है.
It's a patient movie. You have to look thoroughly, but it's a lots of feelings, like amazing.
And now I'll quickly sum up my ratings for this week. मैंने दिल तो बच्चा है जी को दिए 2.5 stars, 127 Hours को दिए 3 stars and Burlesque को दिए 2.5 stars. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपके मेल्स और SMS के लिए. मुझे लिखते रहिए facebook.com/Umar Qureshi पर. आप SMS भी भेज सकते हैं 58888 पर.
Type ZR space the first 3 letters of the film name space your name space your rating from 1 to 5 space your comments if any to 58888. We will air your comment live during the show.
Guys, you now have a chance to review the latest film releases through your Nokia 5233 mobile phones. All Nokia 5233 users use the Kiss and Slap application on your phones and send kisses or slaps for the movie releases every week. And based on the number of kisses or slaps received, I will disclose the public reviews. आप मुझे अपने ratings भेजते आ रहे हैं. Here's how you and I rated last week's movies. I gave Dhobi Ghat 3 stars, you gave it 3.5 stars. Hostel को मैंने दिए 1.5 stars, आपने दिए 2 stars. Little Focus को मैंने दिए 2.5 stars and you gave it 2 stars. तो दोस्तों इस हफ्ते के लिए बस इतना ही. This is where I say bye bye, ciao and sayonara. अगले हफ्ते फिर मिलेंगे इसी वक्त इसी समय on the Zoom Review Show. I'm Omar Qureshi wishing you lots of love and a great week ahead. Take care.